Welcome, Spiritual Mag. You're here. My name's Sambell. The Door Inside. The Door Inside by Sam Bell, civilian journalist, Orion Experiencer, spiritualmag.org. Love, go and take a deep breath. Relax your feet, relax your toes, relax your hands, relax your hips. Bring it on up above your scalp, bring it down your forehead. Relax everything. Here we go. Use your imagination. Loved one, I want to begin with a small story for you. When a child is about 5, something beautiful happens. They discover an invisible door. Not a door in the wall. Not a door in the floor. A door inside. The child realizes this is a way to describe an inner feeling, an entry point to a deeper part of themselves, not a physical object. One day the child sits quietly, maybe watching a bird, maybe staring at the clouds, and suddenly the world becomes very still. The noise fades, the mind softens, and in that quiet place, the child feels something strange but wonderful. A feeling that they are more than their body, more than their thoughts, more than their name. The child has opened the inner door. Most of us have found that inner door at least once, but as we grew, the world got loud. School, money, politics, survival, the noise piled up like rush hour traffic, and we forgot where the door was. Today, I want to remind you of this, because behind that door, loved one, is the beginning of elevated consciousness. Let's talk about who you really are. You are not just bones and chemistry walking around on a rock in space. You are something far more interesting. You are a fractal of divinity, a small but complete pattern that reflects a greater whole, like a branch echoing the shape of the tree. A spark from a great fire. Imagine the sun throwing off a tiny spark. That spark, though small, contains everything that makes the sun the sun. Its very nature, only in miniature. That is what you are. That is what you are, loved one, a small copy of something vast and radiant. That spark is what you are. A small unit of divine consciousness. And there are billions of us walking around this planet, each carrying a tiny flame. Some flames burn bright, some flicker, some people don't even know the flame exists, but it is there. And here is where the story becomes larger than Earth, because consciousness is not just local. Neuroscience is beginning to show that the brain may not create consciousness the way a factory creates cars. Instead, it may operate more like a radio receiver. Rather than generating the music, it tunes into signals already present. Hello, like a radio. The brain tunes in. The signal comes from somewhere deeper. Some scientists call it field consciousness. Some philosophers call it the non-local mind. Mystics simply say the universe is conscious. So inside your skull, there is local consciousness, your thoughts, your memories, your personalities. But surrounding you is something bigger, a vast ocean of awareness. And every once in a while, when things get very quiet, you feel it. That is the moment the inner door opens again. Now, let's talk about the great creative mystery behind all this. Many traditions describe divinity in different ways, but imagine this model for a moment. There is a Father Creator, the architect of this universe, the builder of galaxies, stars, gravity, time. The cosmic engineer, and there is Mother Creator. Mother Creator, the intelligence running the universe's living system. The caretaker, the nurturer, Mother Creator, the one who pays attention. If the Father built the theater, the stage, the seats, all the structures, then the Mother directs the play, guiding the story, the characters, her children, and how the performance unfolds. And here's something interesting, loved one. The Mother Creator is by nature the great lover of feedback, a giant feedback enthusiast. Every thought you think, every act of kindness, every moment of courage, it's like data flowing back into the living intelligence of the universe. Similar to how feedback helps an artist improve their work, or sensors provide a gardener with information about how a planet is growing. She learns from her children. That means when you go within, when you meditate, reflect, pray, or simply sit quietly, you are not talking to empty space. You're not talking empty space, loved one. You are improving your rapport with the intelligence that runs the place, Mother God. You are strengthening the signal, and the clearer the signal becomes, the more guidance appears in your life. And that is a really big deal. Really big deal. Now, let's bring this down to earth. Let's compare two places, Silicon Valley, California, and Miraflores, Lima, Peru. In Silicon Valley, bright engineers are building artificial intelligence. Machines that learn, machines that predict, machines that analyze oceans of information. It is a remarkable achievement of human intellect, but here's the question. If the technology becomes powerful, well, the consciousness of its creators remains shallow. Well, what happens? Well, what happens is you get tools without wisdom. Oh boy. Speed without direction. Power without compassion. Ouch. That's a dangerous combination, loved one. Now, let's take a look at Miraflores. Miraflores is Lima, Peru, South America. Along the Pacific, walk along the cliffs, overlooking the Pacific Ocean. Watch families walking together, children flying kites in the sea wind. People are sitting quietly, watching the sunset. It's so nice. It really is nice. Life moves differently. Slower, definitely slower, and it feels more human and more heart. There's more heart. Loved one, South America carries ancient traditions of listening to the earth, listening to the spirit, listening to the quiet voice inside. Now, imagine something beautiful. Imagine in your mind, loved one, with your willpower, ability to focus on your unconditional love, imagine Silicon Valley learning inner wisdom. And imagine South America embracing powerful tools like AI. Technology guided by consciousness. Consciousness amplified by technology. That partnership could elevate both North America and South America, and maybe the whole planet. Because eventually humanity will face a bigger question, well, loved one. Are we ready to participate in a galactic civilization? You heard me. Are we ready to participate in a galactic civilization in a universe filled with conscious beings? Intelligence is not measured only by technology, loved one. It's measured by self-awareness, by empathy. If we want to join a greater cosmic community, we must show something profound. The ability to manage power without self-destruction. That begins with consciousness. So, how do we start? It's not complicated. 5 minutes of quiet each day. That's right, 5 minutes of quiet each day. Turn off the noise. What? Yeah, turn off the noise. Breathe slowly. Notice your thoughts. Then go deeper. Ask a simple question. Who is the one observing these thoughts? That observer is the spark. That observer is the fractal of divinity, the small flame from the great fire, loved one. And each time you visit that inner space, your signal becomes clearer. Your life becomes calmer, your decisions become wiser, and the Mother Creator hears the feedback from one more awakened child. So remember the child from the beginning of the story, the child who discovered the invisible door, the door that never disappeared, is still there, loved one, waiting quietly inside you. And all you have to do is open. You and all your loved ones are always in my prayers. Samuel Joseph Bell, civilian journalist, Orion Experiencer, Spiritual Mag, www.spiritualmag.org.